Jeremy Clarkson has admitted he would happily kill a badger on his farm, but also spoke about the animals he would not be able to bring himself to kill. Former Top Gear host Jeremy Clarkson, 62, wrote about his aversion to badgers in his latest column. While he appreciates that life is the most precious thing, Jeremy spoke about how he harbors different feelings towards different animals. He said he wouldn't hesitate to stamp repeatedly on the head of a badger. However, while Jeremy said he truly loves animals, he also confessed he enjoys consuming meat. Being an animal lover can present difficulties for him as a farmer since it can cause conflicting feelings. The motoring enthusiast admitted, "I would happily shoot a gray squirrel, and have, but could not even break a whisker on its red cousin. I wouldn't hurt an otter but would happily stamp repeatedly on the head of a badger," he said. He added that he wasn't alone in feeling like this, saying, "I think all of us are similarly conflicted. Even the most hardcore peace and love vegan will smash a wasp over the head with a copy of The Socialist Worker if it's being annoying," he wrote for the Sunday Times. He continued, "They will also spray their holiday hotel room with Mozzie Killer before they go out for dinner. And even if they are so fanatical they don't do either of these things, I bet they'd be happy for someone to shoot a crocodile if it was eating them at the time." This isn't the first time Jeremy has faced guilty emotions as a farmer. In season 1 of Clarkson's farm, he broke down in tears driving away from the abattoir where he had sent 3 sick ewes to be killed. The 62-year-old was mentioned during the latest episode of Antiques Roadshow when a guest brought in a stuffed Paddington bear, which appears to have been made by Jeremy's mother, Shirley Clarkson. The guest explained to the show's expert Mark Hill that his friend had made the find in a charity shop years ago. He said, "I've always been a fan of bears. I've got bears dressed up in rugby costumes and all sorts. It's part of the family, you know." He sits in my office, watches over me, making sure my typing is in order. So I can't see what's going on, but you can feel that presence through the eyes beaming into you. Paddington looks down and God knows what he thinks sometimes. Mark told the guest about the bear's origins. "So what have we got here?" "Well, we've actually got what is one of the first licensed Paddington products, so this version was designed by a lady called Shirley Clarkson for her company Gabrielle Designs. The very first model she made was actually made for her children in about 1971 as a Christmas present. And their children, interestingly, are Joanna and Jeremy Clarkson.